I was in the tail end of coming out of a manic depression episode.
You know, would you say that you changed pretty quickly after that?
TLDR, we're moving, or we're trying to move, so we're selling the house.
What's your checking account? What's your checking account?
I didn't bring it.
Why?
I didn't want to.
Why?
I can tell you what my numbers are.
So the spending's gotten a lot better. This is good. What made you guys just take such control after being in such a mess for a while? I love it.
The tools to change your life have just been upgraded. Download my budgeting app, rebranded to DollarWise today, and start your free trial. Sign up for the annual version, and I'll send you my budget-friendly cookbook that can't be purchased anywhere else, and I'll personally sign it and mail it directly to you. Download the DollarWise budgeting app today and take advantage of your free trial.
Jesse, welcome back to Financial Audit. Always lovely to have you in studio. You still in Dallas?
I am, yes.
Okay, now I know one of the big intents last time was to move, so are still at the same house?
Same house?
Good. Okay, are we looking to move still?
Yes, we are. A few situations have changed, so we're not sure when we get to now.
Sure, fair enough.
Yeah.
Now, it was a pretty good follow-up last time. You got rid of the Subaru from the original episode. You got a Kia Soul that's less expensive. Paid off a home foundation, windows, fence, etc. for the house. Now, you said mental health and eating disorders still played a pretty big factor, but you had made progress towards a better place. Since it's been about 6 months, I'd love to just hear how you are in terms of that.
Yeah, I'm actually almost at day 90 of no eating disorder issues.
Let's go. Yeah. That's incredible. How'd you manage that?
You know, I've been getting better since the beginning of the year. Longer and longer bouts of time, I guess, would go between any issues with it.
Yeah.
And then back in the very beginning of May, I was just like, I just don't feel like it.
And what's been working? Has it been aggressive therapy, or is this just all you and the support of your wife?
No, in this particular case, it's all me and the support of my wife.
There you go.
Yeah. And I'm not
that's
100%
incredible.
sure what changed, but I'll take it.
Now, when I asked how much debt you paid off so quickly, you talked about you and your wife put their entire bonus to the debt.
Yes.
So it was a big chunk thrown to it. But you did end up getting a new loan for foundation repair. This house was, built in 1956. You and your wife are the third owners, and the previous owners never improved the condition of the house. But you have lifetime warranty on the foundation repair.
Yes.
I have that on one of my houses as well. And they had actual dipping in the floor. But the foundation repair loan itself was 9%, which was not thrilling as far as interest rates go.
Yeah.
But you had another foundation repair loan at $9,911. Home improvement loan, $7,642. And then, that's where we talked about, okay, we're thinking of moving. At the time, you'd think you'd make $223,000 net, but that would give you about $60,000. So the home of the sale being $223,000, is that what we talked about?
Give or take, yes.
Okay, giving you about $60,000 after everything.
Correct.
Okay. Would that still be the case if sold today?
The market's actually slowed down a little bit.
Yes, it
at
has
least
in
up there.
Texas, for
So
sure.
I would assume a little less.
Well, we've built a lot of housing in Texas compared to a lot of other states. In Texas and Florida, we built a lot of housing, and that has drove down prices, making it easier for people to get into homes, unlike places like New York or California where they don't build anything because their zoning laws and other things that sound nice but are mostly just performative actually people for the benefit of 2 to 3%, but that's okay. Now, a lot of people, I think one thing that was just kind of funny and good to hear, just a lot of people at your work watching Financial Audit, keeping tabs on your updates and all that stuff. What did they think of the last update and coming into this update?
A lot of people commented on my first update. I think I've had one person comment on the second one.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but to be fair, I did move. For example, in March, I moved to a new role at the company.
Yeah.
So I'm working with a new unit, new group of people.
Bunch of lame who don't watch Financial Audit?
Well, it would get back to them, so I can't agree with you.
Okay, that's true. Okay, and of course the reason for moving at that point was safety. You wanted to rent instead, and you wanted to move out of state. Where are we looking to move?
Colorado.
Colorado, okay, perfect.
There's some other locations, but that'd be the preference.
Colorado's the preference,
Yeah.
Gotcha. And wife's totally on board with that? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So it's been about 6 months.
Yeah.
I want to know what is going on, what is happening in your life, what does the life look like these days?
Honestly, Caleb, I think it's generally the same as it was last time. It's just warmer outside right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So nothing in your life has changed in the last 6 months.
I mean, I paid off a few things.
Okay. So financially, some progress. Well, that's good.
Well, so I'm going to, before we get further into that, I paid off the foundation loan.
There we go.
We got that taken care of. But a few months ago, we also we were looking into this last year, but put it off because of the fact that we were potentially moving. But the bathroom is needed to repair for a while.
Yeah.
The foundation shifted
Did we have to
a lot.
borrow for that?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are destroying your financial future, spending like you have unlimited money, but you're just going further in the hole.
What do you mean?
You have a literal $1,100 monthly car payment.
Yeah, it's getting a little tight.
$264 in monthly subscriptions.
I didn't know we had that many.
You guys have to take control of your finances.
How?
Just download the DollarWise budgeting app. It shows all of your expenses in one place and helps you monitor your finances so you're not blowing hundreds of dollars a year on things you don't need. Download the DollarWise budgeting app today and take advantage of your free trial.
Do you not? Okay.
So, for example, the minimum payment on the bathroom currently is $203. We're paying $842 per month. So we'll have it paid off in 14, 15 months, and I
Not
also have a
thrilled
bonus.
about that. I mean, so we weren't able to save up anything.
I mean, we're
between
doing a
to
little
put
bit of
towards it?
savings, but that's
Okay.
still through 401k and stuff like that.
In the bathroom, it's just being done for the sake of selling.
No, we were putting it
Okay.
off because we were selling, but the
Okay.
problem was in 21 when we got our first foundation adjustment done.
Mm-hmm.
The shifting had taken decades, right? So when we got the adjustment done, it shifted just enough in the floor essentially to where we had water leakage coming out of the pipes,
Oh, okay.
and it has just been getting under the house and the
Yeah, that's
subfloor
fair.
and everything's damaged. So,
But you're doing a full scale remodel. It sounds
but we
like
also
more than a
only
fix
have
of
one
that.
bathroom, so
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how small is this house?
13.
One bathroom? I would
It's
at
one and a
least think
half.
two.
There's one
okay.
extra toilet.
Okay, so there's a half bath somewhere.
Yeah, so we have multiple people.
okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, and you said the foundation shifted again?
Well, it's been shifting.
Even
pretty
after the
consistently.
repair?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And are they doing anything with that? With the warranty you have?
No, because we're getting it done in stages. So maybe in the next couple years, we would work on the next stage, which is just to give you some context there. You can't get under the bedrooms in the house because we're built into a slight hill, but it's a hill. So when they built the house, there's no actual underground area where you can go check, and it's dipping there a whole bunch. And we've got a lot of warping in the boards right now, but we're not going to go for it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when as far as the credit cards come from last time, we pay it off, and we paid off the Lowe's card, we paid off the Costco card. Then we had a foundation repair loan. It was at $4,000 at 9% interest rate. Then foundation repair loan number 2, $9,911 at a 7% interest rate. Home improvement loan for Windows, $7,642 at 9.49. Then the Kia to save some money, but it was still quite expensive at $31,701. At what percent interest?
For my
Mind
Kia,
me? Yeah.
I think it was 8.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we don't like that. Second car at $31,918 at a 9%, right? Student loans, $19,246 and 11%. And then obviously the mortgage was actually at a pretty lovely 4%. So let's see where life is.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's do this thing.
Woo-woo.
Credit human. Okay. 60-month okay. Loans and credit. Okay. You might just have to tell me what I'm looking at here.
Sure. Oh, that's paid off.
Oh, the whole thing's just paid off.
Yeah, that was part of the home foundation.
What was this? Okay, so we had the foundation loan repair of the $4,007. That one's gone.
Yes.
That's incredible. We love to see that. Now, what about the foundation repair loan number 2, which was $9,911?
The only thing we owe right now on the house is the bathroom. Everything else is paid off.
And the bathroom is a new loan, and that's just on the house, though. So that means the home improvement loan for Windows, $7,000 is also gone. And
Yes, that's gone.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Now, do I have the new loan?
You should.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so this one's gone. So we can put that away. That is not
Not
the new
applicable.
loan. That is not the bathroom. Okay. Mortgage, obviously, not much is going to change here, right? So that's
Well, that's not mortgage.
Oh,
that
this
I think that's
Regions. I'm so used to thinking mortgage with Regions. Okay, so what is this then? Is this the new loan?
No, the new loan is through Green Mountain.
What is this?
Well, this is from 2024. We don't have that anymore.
Okay.
I don't. It didn't say what it is, but we don't have that.
Okay. All right. Well,
I don't remember. I'm going to be honest. I don't remember sending that one in.
I don't know. But either way, okay. So this one's okay. This one's your mortgage. Here it is.
Is it Guild Mortgage? Does it say Guild?
No, this is Vanderbilt. It says no. Sorry, Manage. The text is really small. I read Mortgage, not Manage.
Yeah.
Okay, this was original loan amount $7,642. Is this the new one?
Nope.
No, that's probably the home improvement loan for the windows, and that one's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So we're killing that one. Beautiful. Love to see that.
Thank you.
Kia, what's standing with the Kia? Is this an up-to-date one?
Yeah, should be. If
It's only gone
this
down
is weird.
200. You know,
Yeah, so that if that's through Kia
because
Finance, that's my wife.
everything's going to interest right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
That minimum monthly payment of $700 is quite chunky.
Yes, it is.
What's the household income?
It's do you want monthly or
Yeah, what hits monthly for the house?
7?
Okay, 7,000. So
It
I mean, we're talking
depends.
10% immediately just going to one car loan.
Yeah.
That is chunky. That's hard. You know, even the money guy rule, because I don't even think this fits into it for quite a few reasons. Did you put 20% down?
No.
Okay.
That's my wife's
Is
car
it a
right there.
3-year loan?
5.
Okay, so we broke that rule too, and then we broke the rule of no higher than 8% of your. Actually, that's gross income, so I think you actually would technically qualify for that. But you'd want to put at least 20% down on it, and you'd want it to be no longer than a 3-year term to manage risk and make sure it's an affordable car, because this is very expensive. $31,000 that's a chunky loan.
Right.
So with this one being at like an 8%, yeah, 72-month loan.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't we trying to attack this?
So that's actually what we're going to be doing this month. So my youngest is starting kindergarten.
Yeah.
And because they are moving out of the pre-K care system, which was prohibitively expensive, we're
Yes.
taking that money.
Brutal.
Yeah,
How
I
much
know.
money is that going to be?
How much money are we going to save?
Now, how much money are you going to be able to throw at it from the pre-K?
700.
Okay, so we're doubling. We're
Yes.
doubling payments. Okay, that
Exactly.
is good. That is actually going to be, yeah. No, I'll be chilling with that.
Yep.
I'd probably want to attack it a little bit more because it's a depreciating asset that's going to be sitting on your accounts for a long time.
Yeah.
Substantial balance, chunky payment, but okay. You know what's worse than overdrafting on pizza delivery? Losing thousands in an old 401k that you forgot existed. Yeah, 25% of all 401k assets are just gone, floating in retirement account limbo. And if you've ever tried rolling one of these over for yourself, you know it can be a bureaucratic fever dream. Fax machines, physical checks, what is this, 1997? But thankfully, today's sponsor, Capitalize, exists. They make rolling over your 401k into an IRA stupid easy. Don't know where your old account is? They'll find it. Don't have an IRA yet? They'll help you open one. And then they'll handle the whole messy transfer process for you. No calls, no paperwork, no crying into your W-2s. Just more control over your retirement savings. So if you got an old 401k collecting dust, or worse, fees, click the link in the description and get started and roll it over today. And then this is your car, right?
Yes. That's the.
And what kind of car do you have?
Soul.
Okay. 31. Okay, so basically.
That would be everything over
I
the
think
lifetime
this
of the
is
loan.
old. Yeah.
So this is weird.
Yep,
PNC
that's right.
Bank, that might be a little out of date. They do not have any monthly statements before March. Can't figure out
that's
why.
weird.
I know.
Okay. Yeah.
So I actually sent in
That's
a few
the remaining
screenshots.
24,000. Okay. Well, I'm okay with that. What I don't like is when we all of a sudden add the $700 plus the $444. You do that minus the $7,000 for the household. Now we're talking about close to 17%. It's going just to car loans. That's where I start not liking it. Now your interest rate on this is a little. It's pretty similar, but if it's a smaller balance, I'd rather actually throw everything to this.
Think so?
Yeah, because it's a smaller balance, so you'll pay it off quicker. And then you take all of a sudden the 444 that goes to this and throw it to the next car.
Fair enough.
So we just attack, and we go down the. I mean, it's snowballing, so you're
Snowball
hitting
effect,
the
yeah.
small loan. But then again, okay, now that we don't really have to worry too much about this. You got your $107 payment. Yeah, not freaking out about the student loans because the interest rates are pretty small.
Nah, they're like six something.
6%, yeah.
No,
So-
I've had that for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Or not 10 years, 5 years.
Oh, yeah, it's actually a direct consolidation within. Now that interesting. Okay, so with this, once the cars are paid off, I'm probably just putting a little extra towards it. I don't think we're going horribly aggressive because again, with federal student loans, there's just more protections on it, so the risk is
Yeah.
a little less. So maybe double payments after the cars and everything are paid off. That's fine, but I don't think you need to go full nuclear attack towards it and
Sure.
throw everything towards it. Okay, yeah, mortgage and mortgage is mortgage. So that's
Mortgage is
fine.
mortgage.
Spectrum bill, yeah, that's okay. That's not crazy. You're doing standard with ads for Netflix. I appreciate the sacrifice. And Spotify Premium do that's fine. I want to see about this new loan though. What can you tell me what it is?
Yeah, I am positive I sent that. Do you want me to check?
Yeah, you can
Find
pull it
here?
up.
Cool. It is. Yeah. Okay. So it was Green Sky. That's who it is.
Green Sky. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's for the bathroom, and it's. Well, I'm actually having trouble reading everything
Okay,
with my
yeah,
eyeballs
it's
today.
small.
It's roughly 14, a little bit over.
That's chunky. Because all of a sudden, that's like adding the foundation repair loan 1 and 2 together.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like progress. Really, we only made like 7,642, which is actually still good. But it's like, it really kind of sounded like we made $20,000 of progress, you know?
So here's what we're
21,000.
doing.
Okay.
I'm getting a mid-year bonus. Actually, pretty
Good.
soon. I'm going to throw that onto it. And then, of course,
How much is that
instead
going to
of
be?
45, I think.
Okay, so that helps. I mean, that pays off,
Yes.
you know.
It pays off a little bit. And
Like a
then
fifth of it.
the solution was, instead of just the minimum monthly payments, we calculated it out, some extra that we have around the house, if you will.
Well, it's at a 20%. So, and this being smaller than both the car loans, all money you get extra, don't throw them to any cars, throw them to this.
So take
Because
the
there's not
extra
even an
700.
asset with this. Yes, absolutely. And any extra
Yeah.
money you have, throw it to this, towards this. Because, I mean, the minimum monthly payment is smaller. So maybe you guys were thinking of attacking the highest minimum monthly payment. I understand that. But listen, even with the avalanche method, this being the highest interest rate, or the snowball, this being the lowest balance, you'd want to attack it in any debt repayment strategy there is.
No, that's fair.
Because it's even smaller than the student loans, which was the smallest at that point. So Green Sky comes first, and then I attack your car, and then I attack Kia, and then I do a little double towards student loans and no more.
Fair enough.
That's the strategy I'm doing. But what makes me a little nervous is, again, of the $21,000 of progress I felt like we made, it's really only 7,642. It's progress, and we should celebrate that. I'm just a little bummed because I really thought it was more from this conversation so far. So I don't want to take away from the progress you have made,
Sure.
because you guys have made progress. With a strong household income, yeah, I mean, you made a full month's worth of income progress in 6 months, actually, when it comes to paying off debt. If net, you guys are bringing in 7. So it is actually really good. I support that.
I appreciate it.
support that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a bit more aggressive. I would have wanted, of course, see about two months, you know, thrown towards that total of 14. But I can appreciate this. Okay.
And honestly, it would have been lovely to us to not have to update the bathroom, but like, it was just some subflooring completely needed to be replaced. And
Yeah, and I do get that.
still, though,
that
would have been
happens.
nice. Would have been nice.
Okay, let me see the checking account, savings account.
Sure.
Retirement, what's that at today? Was it
So I think I
18?
misquoted last time. I said I was at 18
Yeah.
roughly last time. I think I was actually closer to 17 or
Okay.
16. I'm at 22, 23.
Okay, good.
And my wife is at about 30.
Okay, that's good. Now,
I mean,
are you 38 now?
I am. Don't tell anyone.
Okay, and how old is she?
She is 36.
Okay, I mean, with where you guys are, household income, we're definitely dramatically behind for retirement still. Yeah, because unfortunately, approaching 40, you would at minimum want at least 2 times your income.
Right.
And if we're talking household at that point, if we're talking, you know, net, we can't take you into your account right now?
So, fun story. I actually get locked out of my account frequently to verify my identity.
Okay.
But I'm happy to send you these as soon as I can get back in.
Yeah, I mean, because of what your gross income is, likely 100 for the house or so. You'd want, you know, combined retirement about 200,000 in a few years, which would mean I would want to see about 150 right now, and you guys are a total of 52. So it's about yeah.
No, you alluded to that last time that it was, you know, there's progress. It's pretty far behind.
Which is okay though, because again, we have a 9% car, 2 9% cars really, and then 6.5% student loans, and then now 11 or 12% Green Sky loan, and those are beating market returns, especially the Green Sky. So we need to attack that first, and then we can catch up on retirement. Okay, well I can't see the checking account. That's okay. Listen, a month of progress. A month of net income of progress is good. It's good. It's acceptable. I want you guys to move quicker, though, because we need to attack retirement. We need to catch up on retirement. And debt is what's holding you back from being able to attack retirement. And then what's in your savings? Can you tell? Do you know?
We have it sparsed around like 1,000 here, 1,500 there. So I'm going to say
What would you say
maybe
total?
5.
Okay. Well, that's progress. I need you to get a fully funded emergency fund too, because not having one is an emergency, and that made you take out this Green Sky high interest loan because you should have had that much in savings.
That's fair.
But you didn't because you had all the debt you were trying to take care of. So we need to sacrifice. I would go double the speed you guys are. You guys are making progress, but because of the risk, I would double the speed. You guys are paying off this debt, and I don't know how many months it would take because I don't have your spending. But with the progress you did, let's say if we can put. So okay, I think you can do 2 months worth of income divided by the 6 months we've done. So about $2,333 to the debt, the Kia that you have.
Key or a bathroom?
Well, 2003. 1 second. Sorry, I'm talking out loud.
Oh, you're good.
I'm thinking out loud. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think we're paying that off in about 2 years. The Green Sky in both cars.
Within 2 years?
If you guys double the momentum that you guys are currently doing.
Okay. I get that.
Or keep the momentum you guys were doing without taking out an additional debt. So that would essentially be what it is. But the net momentum you guys had, if you double it, you'll pay it off in 2 years. And I'm okay with 2 years. And then you guys are honestly probably doing 50% on needs, 20 or 25% on wants, and either 25 to 30% on retirement because we need to catch up.
Yeah.
But with your guys' strong income, even if it was 20 or 25 going to wants, it's still a lot of fun spending. But we need to catch up on emergency fund before then because you are in a dramatically dangerous position with that. So that's the order I'd go about it. I'd say 2 years.
Fair.
Let's call it then an additional 6 months to finish the emergency fund, and then you start 50, 25, 25. And I don't think even 50% will need to go to needs, which means you'll actually be able to have more for fun because you'll be hitting minimum 25% for retirement. And then there's 25% left for fun, 50% for needs. But I think your needs will be closer to about 40% when we get rid of these minimum monthly payments, which gives you an additional 10% to put towards fun. So you're never cutting from retirement, contributing to retirement to add more to fun, but you can cut from needs if you want to have more fun.
Fair.
And I think you guys can with your strong income and getting rid of minimum monthly payments. And hopefully we can sell and hopefully we can get to where you want to get. But, I mean, that's what I would do. Now, we talked about selling the house last time to pay off some of the debts. Obviously, if we're able to accelerate it that way, because you guys have done some behavior change, so I'd be okay. I'm okay with that. You guys haven't sold the house yet. Hopefully you'd be able to do it at some point. We'll learn more about that in like 6 months. But
Well, I can tell you right now, it's a minimum of 4 years.
To what?
Until we can move.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, there we go. So that's not going to be a shortcut.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, that's the way we're going to go.
That's fine.
That's the way we're going to go. And I think 2.5 years, you'll have a fully funded emergency fund and no bad debt, except for the student loans, which are a little higher interest, but have more protections listed federal. You'll do double payments there, and you'll 50, 25, 25. How does that sound?
I like it, and I honestly like the more aggressive approach that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Too.
Which, again, you guys kind of were, but then the new loan came in and that offset it, right? So as long as you can do that without taking on any more debt, it works.
And the other thing, too, is like we know that some more foundation stuff's going to be coming up at some point. Yeah, I mean, that's a house as well. So, like, I get it.
It is.
But it would be great if we could get through as much as possible before doing that. So we're also trying to figure out how to balance that properly as well.
2.5 years. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Well, I mean, your budget last time was 8 out of 10. I'm guessing it's about the same, knowing the progress you guys have made. So I'm going to keep that budget. Last time you were at a 5 out of 10. I think you went up from a 2.5 to a 5, or 2 to a 5.
Yes.
Overall. Okay. Debt was a 5 out of 10 last time. It's still just about the same because we brought it in with the Green Sky, and the Green Sky is actually at a higher interest, which makes me want to bring down your debt score. Actually, unfortunately, I am going to because that 12% debt's pretty rough. 4 out of 10. Okay. But emergency fund, it is higher, going from a 1 to a 5 out of 10. Retirement, still about a 3 out of 10. Hasn't moved much just because of, time passing by.
Sure. Even
though it's gone up, so has your requirements for what you need.
Yeah.
Real estate is still 7 out of 10 because not much has changed there. It's a solid position, but, yeah. But we're moving up. Rounded. Not as much. I'm sorry. It's mostly because that new debt and the interest rate that came with it. But if from originally a 2 or a 2.5 to now a 5.5 out of 10. 2.5 years, though, I think you'll be very close. You'll be like a 7 or an 8 out of 10, and you'll be getting to a 9 or a 10 out of 10 before you know it in the next 5 years or so, okay?
That's
By the time
perfect.
you sell.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
All right. Well, good progress. Let's go a little faster,
Okay.
and you guys will be in a good spot, okay?
Yeah, sounds great.
If you want to make the same kind of progress that guests on this show have, make sure you download the DollarWise budgeting app, sign up for the free trial, take the annual version if you want to save a lot of money, get my budget-friendly cookbook signed by me, mailed directly to you, or you can save 80% off on all of our educational products and the premium version of the app by signing up for the top end service, DollarWise Central. Go to dollarwise.com and make sure you also take the financial quiz there. See where you stand. Get your Hammer financial score. dollarwise.com. See you in the next one.